Was something the matter? Something to do with the White Heron Cup? Professor, I beg of you, please do not choose me as our house representative. I am utterly serious. Oh, thank the goddess. Please be sure to select someone with the confidence to win for us. What? Curse you, Professor! I will of course accept, but know that you have damned us all. I am in the thick of battle, so battle I must. Will you help me prepare, Professor? I suppose I must practice diligently while I can. On my own. Away from prying eyes. How was that? I perhaps did not offend as much as usual, but I do not like our chances.
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
I won? There must be some mistake. It was solely thanks to your patient instruction that we won, Professor. In all honesty, I'm still in a state of shock.
Incidentally, I have heard there will be a dance competition prior to the ball. Have you chosen a representative yet? Someone must want to participate. You would do well to find that person. I will take part, if you insist. Will you teach me to dance? That makes things difficult. Was that satisfactory?
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
Is this a joke? More than anything else, I am pleased not to bring dishonor to His Highness, or to you, Professor.
Whatever. What's on your mind? You look like you're about to say something. Are you considering me as our representative for the White Heron Cup? I see. That's a relief. I was joking. You really couldn't find anyone else? Here, help me practice my dancing. You forced me into this, so you're going to help me. You irresponsible fiend. How did I get roped into this?
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
Nonsense. We won. Are you happy now?
But speaking of the ball, isn't there something happening just before it? The White Heron something? It sounds like every class needs a representative. Have you picked ours yet? Whew, you should pick one of the nobles. They all have experience with this sort of thing. Are you sure you want me to do this? I guess I'll just have to do the best I can, then. I've been practicing as best I can, Professor. But do you think you could give me a little help? You really want to leave this all up to me? Was that all right? I'm completely self-taught, so I really have no idea.
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
Are you sure this is okay? I really won? I can't believe it. Oh, Lenato, I wish you could have seen me.
The ball is almost here, and the White Heron Cup dance contest. So, Professor, who will be representing our class? I get it, no worries, really. I'd rather see a beautiful person dancing instead of some goof like me. Me? Sure, why not? I'll get out there, show off my moves, and drive the ladies wild. Oh, Professor, I'm glad you're here. I need help figuring out this whole dancing thing. Mind helping me? Aw, don't be like that, Professor. You chose me. You should help me win. One and two and three and four. Got it. I'm pretty good at this.
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
I knew I had it in me. Check me out. All I needed was the attention of a few girls, and boom. It's like I've been dancing my whole life.
While we're on the subject of the ball, what's this I hear about a dance competition? Physical activity isn't my forte, but dancing can be fun. If there's no one else you'd rather select, I'm happy to represent our class. Are you sure? Please let me know if you change your mind. Thanks for having faith in me, Professor. I'll try my best to win. Oh, Professor, do you mind watching my dance routine? I would appreciate your honest opinion. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were busy. I didn't mean to distract you. How was that? I hope it's good enough to win.
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
Oh, really? How lovely! Oh, my goodness! I actually won! I'm so glad you had faith in me, Professor.
After all, we have the ball to look forward to, and the White Heron Cup before that. Oh, speaking of, have you chosen our house representative yet? If not, I'd like to volunteer. Aw, that's too bad. Oh, but if you reconsider, you know where to find me. Really? That's fantastic! I'll try as hard as anyone's ever tried. You can count on it. Professor, would you watch me dance really quick? I've been practicing a ton. Oh, do you have really important professor things to do? Well, let me know when you have the time. Well, what do you think? I'd say I'm pretty great, wouldn't you?
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
I did it! Go me! Professor, I did it! I won! All that practice paid off!
Speaking of, I heard that there's going to be a dance competition. Have you sorted out who will represent our class, Professor? It's not me, is it? Please don't say it's me. Thank goodness. I don't know the first thing about dancing. Oh dear. Well, I'll see what I can do then, on my honor. Professor, I admit, I have 2 left feet when it comes to dancing. Do you have time to give me any pointers? Perhaps some other time then. Since you chose me, I'll need your guidance in all this. How did I do? Was I awkward? I felt awkward.
The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
Oh, sorry. I really didn't see this coming. Can you believe we won? Maybe I'm a natural after all.